All right, we're here with Lottie Woad. Congratulations, the low amateur here at the U.S. Women's Open. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, it was definitely one of the aims coming into the week. Wanted to play a little bit better over the weekend, but you still got the low am, so.
When you look back on this week, what will you remember?
Probably how tough it was. Yesterday was definitely a challenge. I think just patience was the key word of the week.
I heard rumors that you might have had a blister issue earlier in the week. How
Oh.
were you able to battle through that?
I wore some new shoes on the practice day, which probably wasn't the best idea for this golf course, so got beat up pretty bad with blisters, and it was a struggle walking around, but it was fine.
What'd you think of Wisconsin? Was this your first time here in this area, Midwest?
Yeah, first time here. I think the weather's been pretty nice temperature, a break from humidity for me in Florida, which is nice.
And what are your plans just for the rest of the summer?
I'm going to the Palmer Cup next, and then got a few invites that I'm playing in, and a couple of majors as well. So it's gonna be fun.
Any questions for Lottie? Yeah, Jill?
If you first a follow up on the blisters, did you have blisters on both feet, and how many did you have, and what was it like kind of playing through those?
Um, my right foot's okay. My left foot, I don't really know if you call it a blister. It's kind of just there's no skin, so like more of a wound.
Have you ever had to deal with that before?
Not for years, but it's gotten better every day. It's just pretty painful with shoes on, but you got to get through it.
Where do you kind of put this course as, obviously you've played a lot of tough courses, but where do you kind of put this course and the experience you got from this to some of them you played?
Yeah, it's definitely up there. Last year's US Open was definitely really tough as well, and the Open last summer, the conditions were pretty tough there. So definitely probably in the top five.
You're obviously getting close with the points to earning your tour card. Can you talk about that and how you see that and how you plan to use that?
Yeah, probably a little bit disappointed over the weekend. I don't think I'm gonna get top 25, so a little bit of a missed opportunity there. But still getting a point from the cut and a point next week, and got plenty of opportunities over the summer. So if I just keep playing my game, I'm sure it will just happen by itself.
What was it like today? Obviously, bogeys on Sunday on the tough course is tough. It looks like you really kind of grinded it out there. Can you kind of describe how today's round went?
Yeah, I played pretty solid. Hit a lot of fairways, a lot of greens. Bogeys on 14 and 15 were a bit kind of unlucky. It wasn't a divot on 14 in the collection area and where everyone hits it, so kind of screwed there. And my shot stopped in the rough, like an inch into the rough on 15, above the hole. So was kind of just had to make bogey from there and not putt it off the green. So, it's just fine margins, but overall pretty good.
And where do you see your game kind of stacking up in terms of obviously wanting to play in tons of majors in your career and wanting to win one? Where do you see that your game is at right now?
Yeah, I feel it's definitely up there. Definitely feel like I can contend. Still a lot of things I obviously need to work on, but had a lot of experience in majors now, and being in the final few groups all the weekend. So yeah,
Thanks, Lottie. Congratulations.
thanks.